This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
All independent power producers to undergo review. PNG Ports pays 22.5 million kina dividend. And new access road and 2 bridges opens to connect communities. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News and I'm Jonathan Sibona. Thank you for joining us. Prime Minister James Marape expressed deep concerns over the boat tragedy in East New Britain province. PM says the national government and all Papua New Guineans offer prayers for the safe recovery of all those unaccounted for.
Prime Minister Marape pledged the national government's support as search continues. According to East New Britain Provincial Disaster Office, the incident occurred on the afternoon of Saturday, 18th July at around 3 p.m. outside Pigeon Island. The incident involved 4 East New Britain Provincial Health Authority staff, their families and friends, totaling 27 people, which includes 14 adults and 11 children. A search was initiated an hour after the incident on Saturday. However, efforts were affected by rough seas and strong winds. Low visibility and no sightings were reported at that time. Approximately 10 past 9 p.m. on Saturday, 2 survivors, the skippers, were reported to have gone ashore on the mainland of Bai villages. Both were transported to Kokopo police station, where they were interviewed as part of ongoing response. Yesterday, a chopper, courtesy of the national government, was dispatched for an aerial search. To date, only one of the boats was sighted and will be retrieved. The provincial government, through the Provincial Disaster Centre, confirms that search efforts are continuing, further urging members of the public not to circulate unconfirmed information or speculation, considering the sensitivity of the incident. Aminda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
The need to secure a helicopter for search and rescue operations became a major challenge for police and relevant authorities in East New Britain province as they responded to reports of 2 missing boats at sea.
East New Britain Governor Michael Marum confirmed that authorities requested helicopter assistance as soon as they were informed of the incident. He explained the reasons behind the delay in securing the aircraft.
In East New Britain, chopper can stop from West New Britain. Normally I'm on base up, but they go in and out. And then when we reach out to them, on Friday it was okay. Our payments were done, but they didn't have any pilot. I think they are going through some training for most week.
On Monday, the search and rescue team conducted an aerial search using a Manalos helicopter from Lae.
But yesterday, the one from Manalos or Lae come down. And there was supposed to have been a second chopper from police department. Was supposed to be plane to come down, but didn't come through. And while Manalos, it's that figured long-range field can go on board, so it can go a bit far distance and be up there in the air for a longer period. So when we did shoot last September, we were filling number 9 and also KVM. So.
Governor Marum said one of the missing boats was sighted at sea during the aerial search.
Yeah, that was one of the, Mitra confirming it's one of the boats that for the New Papua boat, Dukofio. So we had a tracking device on it. I think only been crossing. So there's one more boat still out there, minus time. Today the chopper, I'm going back in the aerial search and come back last afternoon. There's no updates coming through from the provincial coordinating center.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Officially assuming the role of Minister responsible for PNG Power Limited, Minister Richard Maru announced that all independent power producers will undergo a review starting this week.
Addressing PPL staff, management and board members, Minister Maru said he has inherited an entity that is currently insolvent with debts of 1.2 billion kina, while the state owes PPL 400 million kina. He said it is important for all staff to understand the company's current financial position.
26% of your sales, you do not make money. You lose money because of thieving and stealing and technical losses. I've done some checks around the world. This is one of the highest loss-making company in the whole world. Big money through lose loss, steal, and technical losses because we haven't reinvested in modernizing our equipment. I thank Minister Duma for his efforts in the time he's been here, putting more Nubla power pylon, Tari all the way down to Goroka. Very significant investment.
Minister Maru said PPL is losing money through its independent power producer arrangements, adding that the challenges facing the company are not the fault of the minister or its staff.
He was not around when we entered into these IPP agreements. How in the world can you go into an agreement where you know you are selling power at 93 cents or Toya and you are buying it for more than that? It defies all logic. I have no problem you will start making. I must be very clear on that one. I commend you for all the hard work. You having to put up with all those issues that have nothing to do with staff.
He said together with the PPL staff and executive management team, the company will be restored and placed on a path toward recovery and profitability.
Me no come here to pay one man. Prime Minister didn't appoint me to come here and turn a blind eye to IPPs. No. That's not my style. I will deal with all of them. Starting this week. Some critical decisions need to be made, will be made. Whether we keep C-centers or not, those are questions we have to answer. Whether we partially privatize in the next 8 months, those are issues that I want to look at and look at fairly quickly.
Minister Maru also called on the staff, management and board to work together over the next 8 months to help bring the company out of insolvency. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Minister Maru told the staff of PNG Power Limited that their 26% loss of sales every month is unacceptable, noting that the entity is losing money. Minister Maru said long-term serving employees have the duty to work with management to cut the losses.
Minister Maru said employees involved in ill practices in the entity will be identified and removed.
Now let's get the losses down. We are losing money because of thieves. Staff are turning a blind eye. Fuel is being stolen. Me had a more of terribly happiness. Me malo pleasure. Me had a more of terribly happiness. Those involved in such practices, we don't need them in this company. They need to go.
Highlighting that the entity is now in an insolvent state, Minister Maru said it is now time to cut costs in recruiting employees.
This is not the time to hire expatriate expensive people to come into the company. I think we need to put a slow down on this. I'm talking to management now. Let's help us to cut costs, manage costs, and fix the business. I mean, no time we're gonna recruit, nakam palima boba headlo here. We need to manage costs. You can't drive an insolvent business with increasing of cost and overheads. We've got to look at where to cut costs. That's very, very critical.
Meanwhile, clarifying speculations on his appointment as the minister responsible for PPL, Maru said his interest is in the welfare of the entity.
I'm not here to run any agenda. My only agenda is take this company out of insolvency, stop the blackouts, and reduce the cost of power long term. And I don't want the government to borrow and continue to put money into PNG Power. That must stop. Government money must go to paying for drugs in the hospitals, building roads, and government. not recapitalizing SOEs who are not performing. I don't agree with that. I want you to be clear on my position on this.
Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Pacific Lime and Cement Limited and its partners opened a new access road and two bridges yesterday. This first permanent road connects communities of Kido and Rea Rea to Port Moresby.
This road connectivity will pave access to transport, services, jobs and economic opportunities for Central Province communities in the Kido and Rea Rea areas. These permanent infrastructures include the new Molda Highway, plus two new permanent bridges, the 50-kilometer Ibiri Bridge at Rea Rea and 15-kilometer Geva Bridge at Kido, delivered by the national government, central provincial government, landowner groups and PLC under a shared community partnership model. Pacific Lime and Cement operate in a special economic zone. Operating within this SEZ grants the nearby communities benefits. The Minister for Special Economic Zones, Richard Maru, witnessed yesterday's event. He highlighted other developments anticipated to benefit the communities.
That this year will transform our two villages and our communities. The roads will not only allow trucks to go and come. On the back of the span of the road, power lines will run and electricity will get to your villages.
Hiri Koyari member Kit Iduhu spoke about landowners' hand in decision-making.
As in this one, our landowners reserve the right and a power of veto on every decision in the SEZ.
Representing the state, Deputy Prime Minister said such projects give hope to the people.
This project for this road is not just about the road. It's about the whole downstream processing facility. It's about hope for people. It's also about making certain that we tick off a few boxes that government does that needs to be done.
This project supports the safe movement of people, goods and services as part of the broader development of PLC's Special Economic Zone and associated projects. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
Although Papua New Guinea celebrates its 51st independence anniversary this year, many of its communities still rely on treks as a means of connecting with other communities or reaching urban centers.
For locals, yesterday's event was not simply a road opening. It is physical connection between communities.
Because it is a partnership, and through partnership comes works, and through works comes confidence, and through confidence comes trust. And hopefully we're on that journey. We'll continue to strive and thrive in these areas.
This landmark achievement and what it means to the communities was shown through its landowner representatives.
A very emotional day for me.
For locals, it is a means to improved livelihoods.
Our children can go to school safely. Our sick can reach health care on time. Our farmers can take their produce to markets.
For traditional land custodians, the opening of Molda Highway and the two bridges marks the beginning of a new chapter of opportunities, unity and prosperity.
Our people are rightly cautious. I therefore used my legal experience to require a thorough review of development activities in this area, testing the developers' commitments against the long-term interests of our landowners and communities. I insisted that the developer be held accountable against those commitments, and I should say those commitments have been honored.
Pacific Lime and Cement Limited is a dual-listed company developing a lime and cement project in Central Province, Papua New Guinea, together with a private international port. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with more local stories. Stay with us.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Get twice the data with Telecom. Enjoy bonus double data from Thursday to Saturday on selected plans. You get twice the data at the same price. For instance, for 5 Kina, you get 6 gigabytes valid for 1 day. And that's more data for you to stream videos and play your online games. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and get your double data. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots. Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Welcome to the Law Asia Environmental Conference, taking place in Port Moresby from August 19 to 21. This is the first conference of its kind in our region, bringing together judges, lawyers, academics, and environmental experts to discuss the environmental rule of law and its importance for our future. Join us in Port Moresby this August for the Law Asia Environmental Conference. Together, we can shape a stronger, more sustainable future for Papua New Guinea, the Pacific, and beyond. Register now at Law Asia Environmental Law Conference 2026.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
EMTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on EMTV.
You are watching National EMTV News. PNG Ports Corporation Limited presented a check of 22.5 million kina to its shareholder, Kumul Consolidated Holdings, today as an interim dividend payment for the 2025 financial year.
PNG Ports Corporation Limited Chief Executive Officer Neil Papenfus explained that the interim dividend is drawn from an estimated net profit after tax of 90 million kina for 2025.
To share an interim dividend payment of 22.5 million kina to our shareholder, Kuma Consolidated Holdings, for the 2025 financial year. This marks the second consecutive year that PNG Ports has declared the same interim dividend amount, underscoring our steady, reliable and disciplined financial performance. The interim dividend is drawn from an estimated net operating profit after tax, or NOPAT, of 90 million for 2025. The final dividend will be declared following completion of our audited financial statements, ensuring transparency and accountability.
He said the consistency is the result of steady operational execution.
Consistency is the product of 5 years of steady operational execution. The same commercial discipline that has kept PNG Ports one of Papua New Guinea's most stable and resilient state-owned enterprises.
Chairman of Kumul Consolidated Holdings, Moses Maladina, commended the board and management of PNG PCL for the remarkable achievement.
PNG Ports for achieving this result. The dividend reflects the important role PNG Ports plays in our economy. It demonstrates that SOEs can operate commercially, meet its national responsibilities and provide a return to the state and ultimately to our people. KCH expects the company to continue strengthening its financial reporting, its internal controls and governance systems. Any matters identified through the audit process should be addressed promptly and transparently.
Present to witness the presentation, Minister for State-Owned Enterprises, William Duma, said despite competitions, PNG Ports continue to declare dividends.
By our people, despite a little bit of competition from the sector over the years, has been able to still declare healthy dividends from operating only 3 ports, Port Moresby, Lae and Kimbe. For it to be able to do that consistently demonstrates the fact that we have a very competent professional board.
This marks the second consecutive year that PNG Ports has declared the same interim dividend amount, reflecting the company's steady, reliable and disciplined financial performance. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Chief Executive Officer of PNG Ports Corporation Limited highlighted that 30-year port infrastructure master plan for PNG Ports is progressing well with major upgrades underway.
Looking ahead, our 30-year port infrastructure master plan is progressing well, with major upgrades underway at CSO Ports and marine works advancing in Kimbe. These initiatives will strengthen our capacity to meet future demand and sustain growth. And this performance is a credit to our team. Their professionalism and discipline are what keep PNG Ports delivering port after port, day after day. And I wish to acknowledge the guidance of State-Owned Enterprise Minister, Honourable William Duma. Our success is driven by efficiency gains, growth in core revenue streams, wharfage, berthage, storage, pilotage, terminal leasing, and strategic investments in modernising facilities at Motor Care, Lae and Kimbe. At the same time, we remain proud to sustain our 12 community service obligation ports, keeping vital goods and services flowing to every province we serve.
In his message to teachers as the new Minister for Education, Francis Kikinsune said teachers must be given priority when it comes to their salaries and entitlements. He said he will work closely with relevant departments and agencies to address the ongoing issues affecting teachers.
Being a teacher once and having seen a lot of teachers missing out on their pay and entitlements, Minister Siyune said these are issues that cannot continue into the next 50 years of the country.
So my priorities is I will start to look around to actually develop a strategy that can actually find a common ground to actually minimize all this sort of backlogs that actually hanging around within the system for a long time.
Minister Siyune added that while there are many policies to look at and with the limited time, he will prioritize policies that work for PNG education systems.
Then we'll start to see the misleading within the policy and some of the downfalls and some things need to be added on to the policy. So policy are policy, but we have to modify to make it work for us. So that's I think the Secretary will walk through this one and see what we can do in the next couple of months.
Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape has called on Pacific Island nations to adopt a united approach to digital transformation, artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. He said the region must work together to ensure technology drives development while protecting national and regional security.
Addressing delegates at the opening of the Digital Transformation Summit 2026 and Pacific Cyber Week 2026 in Port Moresby yesterday, Prime Minister Marape said the conference came at a pivotal time as digital technology rapidly reshapes economies, governments, and societies around the world. He said the vastness of the region, separated by thousands of kilometers of ocean, can now be bridged through ICT infrastructure, digital platforms, and communication highways that can connect people in real time. Prime Minister Marape said one of the lasting lessons of the COVID-19 pandemic was the indispensable role played by digital technology in keeping economies and societies functioning. He noted one positive lesson from COVID-19 was the importance of ICT as a driver of health care, education, commerce, government services, and social connectivity. Therefore, the summit falls at the right time for dialogue. However, he warned that increased connectivity also brings increased risk. As digital connectivity expands, cyber threats also increases. He said their responsibility is to ensure that ICT is used to improve commerce, education, healthcare, and public services, while protecting the citizens and institutions from cybercrime and malicious activity. Prime Minister Marape revealed that the government is now working to elevate ICT into a central government agency to reflect its growing strategic importance to national development. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
National Statistician says the National Statistical Office is committed to providing accurate, timely and inclusive data to address the needs of people living with disabilities.
National Statistician Alfred Mokai elaborated on the collaboration with partners working together to finalize the survey.
I'd like to inform all that ANOS is working closely with Department of Community Development and with support of UNFPA is in the process of designing, testing and finalizing the disability survey questionnaire. This questionnaire lays the foundation for the first ever dedicated household survey on disability to be conducted in our countries.
He outlined a task that need to be carried out.
Our task today is to translate those technical analytical findings into structural policy implications and recommendations that align directly with PNG's national framework and our international obligations under the Convention on the Rights of Persons and Disabilities.
Human Rights Advisor from the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, Mark Sebra-Ross, explained the importance of collecting data.
So today has reminded us of a simple but powerful truth: better data leads to better decisions. Data is the lifeblood of governance. It's how governments decide where schools should be built, where health services are needed most, which communities require greater support, and how scarce public resources should be allocated.
Through engagement with various key partners, they are able to progress advocacy for persons with disabilities.
As part of the UN Joint Program Catalyzing Disability, Equity, Inclusion and Rights in Papua New Guinea, jointly implemented by UNFPA and OSHR with the generous support of the Australian government, we are committed to working alongside the government, Organization for Persons with Disabilities, and all our partners to ensure that disability data continues to inform better policies, better budgets, and ultimately better lives.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2272 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying $0.2197 US, 0.3107 Australian dollars, 0.1846 euro, and 35.47 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed unchanged. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading lower, the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
Serving for over 25 years, the International Training Institute ITI is one of the leading higher education institutes accredited by DS. We offer diploma in business management, business accounting, marketing management, small-medium business management, human capital management, information communication technology, and tourism and hospitality management courses. Download our application from our website and apply now for July intake 2026 and February intake 2027. Application is open for July intake. ITI, investing in quality and affordable education. Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Wanted Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Wanted Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You are watching National EMTV News. New Commerce and Industry Minister Wake Gohe has clearly outlined that public servants are employed to serve the people of Papua New Guinea and not to engage in institutional politics.
Minister Wake Gohe said he understands there are challenges within the government offices that have become barriers to accountability and transparency. He said practices that hinder progress must be eliminated.
Of factionalism or lobbying or misinformation campaigns or street politics. Government time must be devoted to government work. Productivity, professionalism, and integrity must replace internal politics and unnecessary distractions.
He also outlined his priorities for the Ministry of Commerce and Industry.
The ministry will be guided by transparency, accountability, good governance, and the rule of law, or the rule of law. Every kina allocated to SME industry development, all will be accounted for.
Following recent issues involving the department that was said on social media, Minister Gohe said he is committed to bringing positive change.
To the people of Papua New Guinea, I assure that the ministry will cooperate with openness and integrity. If wrongdoing has occurred, it will be uncovered through this lawful process, and the system requires reform, and they will be strengthened. And if the public funds have been mismanaged, every lawful avenue there to pursue to protect the interest of the states.
Minister Gohe said that under his leadership, he intends to restore confidence in the Department of Commerce and Industry and ensure it fulfills its mandate for supporting genuine economic growth. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
In a joint operation under Operation Rausim Illegal Gambling, Western Highlands and Jiwaka Police, in collaboration with the National Gaming Control Board, arrested more than 60 men involved in illegal gambling activities.
Authorities confirmed that the crackdown targeted unauthorized gambling activities that have been causing social disturbances and contributing to illegal practices across the country. The NGCB declared ILO illegal through a Gazette notice on 14 February 2008, stating that any person who organizes or conducts the game commits an offense. In a statement, Western Highlands Provincial Police Commander Chief Superintendent John Sagum confirmed that those arrested included both illegal operators and vendors from the two provinces. Sagum reported that police confiscated various machines and equipment used for gambling.
There were high-low machines together with other equipments like generators, air compressors, personal computers, and police also moved into places where people were playing Ludo.
The PPC confirmed that a total of 65 men have been arrested and are behind bars awaiting charges.
As a result of this operation, police in Western Islands have arrested a total of 65 suspects. And those suspects ranges from the operators themselves, illegal operators, and also vendors.
PPC Sagom issued a strong warning to the public not to operate any illegal gambling activities in the province.
I also wish to warn the public here in Mount Again City, in the province, that police will continue to monitor and police will continue to do its routine work to ensure that illegal gambling must not happen in the province.
He said police will continue the operation, urging the public to respect and obey the law.
If you wish to run a game, it's by law. You can register your company, provided that you register your company under the National Gaming Control Act of 2007.
Although some games may be authorized under lotteries, if they are not licensed and registered, they remain illegal. The NGCB has conducted awareness campaigns from 2019 to 2025 to inform and educate the public on the impacts of illegal gambling, including the associated fines and penalties, and says the public should now be aware of the consequences. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
The Lutheran Shipping Services has welcomed its new vessel, MV Karkar, recently, marking a notable milestone in strengthening its shipping operations and serving coastal communities.
Iraq Services Director Michael Chen explained the importance of ships as a mode of transport for coastal communities. Chen, who has worked alongside pastors, seafarers, engineers, local communities, and many dedicated people over the last 50 years, said the purpose is to serve the people. He said for many coastal communities, sea is their highway and ships like MV Karkar are their lifeline. Chen added that 8 years ago, the Evangelical Lutheran Church made the courageous decision to revive the Lutheran shipping service, with Iraq Services being entrusted to manage and operate the business. Since its inception, Iraq Services has committed to treating the Lutheran shipping service as its own business, with every decision based on one simple principle, and that is to serve the best interest of the Lutheran shipping service, the church, and the people who depend on these services every day. MV Karkar is a modern vessel that strengthens the company's ability to deliver safe and sustainable services. The vessel can carry more than 300 passengers. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Communities in Wantuat, Makam district have taken a major step towards restoring peace after years of violence linked to alleged sorcery accusations.
Hundreds of people gathered at the Evangelical Lutheran Church of Papua New Guinea Circuit in Wantawat last week to witness a peace and reconciliation ceremony where 5 parish congregations publicly surrendered their weapons and renounced alleged criminal activities. The reconciliation process was led by the ELC-PNG with support from local leaders, government agencies and development partners. ELC-PNG Deputy Bishop Pastor Lucas Kidabing described the ceremony as a significant milestone for Wantawat. He said the surrender of weapons signaled a new beginning for communities that had endured years of conflict. District Officer in charge Lazarus Noah said the reconciliation demonstrated the willingness of communities to forgive one another and move forward together. The church now plans to work with youths, community organizations, and government agencies on agriculture, sports, and mindset transformation programs aimed at sustaining peace across Wantawat. Pastor Kidabing thanked the Makam District Development Authority, the Only Isaac Jokema Foundation, the Law and Justice sector, and other partners for supporting the peace process. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja nak? Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum!
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Your stay, your house, your home.
A closer look. This platform aims to educate, inform and discuss issues on politics, health, education, infrastructure, resources, climate change, among other stories that affect the people of Papua New Guinea. Join the team and I at 7 p.m. on Sunday nights, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. PRK Mende Murugs have officially been declared the winners of the PNG NRL Cup Round 14 match against Asilawagi Tumbe after the PNG National Rugby League competition completed its investigation into the abandoned fixture at John Amban Oval in Minj.
The match on Saturday 18 July was called off approximately 3 minutes before full time after a section of the crowd threw objects onto the field, creating safety concerns and making it impossible for play to continue. PNG NRLC confirmed that the decision to end the game with 3 minutes remaining was the correct one. PNG NRLC Chief Operating Officer Tony Asher said safety remains the competition's highest priority.
And there were items being thrown by the spectators. They included some bottles, some rocks, sticks. Was not all of the crowd, I want everyone to understand. There was a section of the crowd that obviously threw those items onto the field and made the field unable to continue the game.
He added that the incident should not overshadow the progress being made across the competition.
Most importantly, the players' behaviour was exemplary. When this incident occurred, one spectator jumped the fence and he was prevented from getting to the match officials by the Tumbe players. Both teams remained in and around the halfway and their actions allowed this matter to be settled in a...
Following the investigation, PNG NRLC declared PRK Mende Murugs the winners of the match and fined Asilawagi Tumbe 20,000 kina for failing to provide adequate security as the host club and suspended all remaining 2026 national competition matches at the Jona Amban Oval.
Additionally, there will be no further games this season played at the venue. We've made a decision for the remainder of the season there will be no further games played. That not only impacts that club, but it also impacts the Marhagen Eagles. They're also aware of our decision to not continue to play games there for the remainder of the season.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Upon the arrival of the former NRL star Joey Manu to Port Moresby, PNG Chiefs head of football Michael Chalmers stated on the purpose of Manu being here with his family for a couple of days as the waiting media at Jackson's international arrival were avoided by him.
He just wanted to jump in the car, but we're obviously very excited. He's a great player. We'd love for him. He fits everything that we'd want in a Chiefs player, so we're really excited to have him here. But out of respect for Joey, just going to let him enjoy the couple of days with his family here, show him around Port Moresby, and hopefully all Papua New Guinea get around him and show him some love. So we really appreciate that. All right, thank you.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Years ago, Data PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Latech PNG.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Serving for over 25 years, the International Training Institute ITI is one of the leading higher education institutes accredited by DIAS. We offer diploma in business management, business accounting, marketing management, small-medium business management, human capital management, information communication technology, and tourism and hospitality management courses. Download our application from our website and apply now for July intake 2026 and February intake 2027. Application is open for July intake. ITI, investing in quality and affordable education.
Sport is one thing that can give kids direction and keep us out of troubles.
Sport is more than just a game. It's passion, it's pride, it's community. Every week we bring you highlights, the heat and the heart of the game.
Very special representing our country.
Big plays, big personalities and big moments. If it's making headlines and it's making history, it's on Sports Scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. CVA Football Club continues to make steady progress in the Port Moresby Soccer Association Second Division competition, with club officials commending the commitments of senior players, management and loyal supporters.
CVA Football Club, competing in the Port Moresby Soccer Association, continues to show positive progress. The club secretary has acknowledged the senior players for leading the team with discipline, commitment and setting good example for younger members of the squad.
Exactly. We have our senior player, Darko or Denny, that's what they call him. He is the guy who's been leading them. Just recently, for this game here, we have another senior player, namely Lems Vincent. He just joined us, and now he is currently playing now at my back. He's playing now. So both of them are now in. So I hope that both of them will continue to these remaining games and eventually win the championship trophy.
Lotto also acknowledged the hardworking team manager for always putting the team first and ensuring that players are well supported both on and off the field.
Our manager, Mr. Atabugawe, very big thank you to him, and our major sponsor, Mr. Turai Elemi, a principal lawyer from Elemi Lawyers. He's been our major sponsor, and those family members who are residing here in Port Moresby, thank you very much for your support and everything that they've come in terms of their presence too. That's a moral boosting one. Really thank them for their cooperation and their support.
He added that the team continues to perform well and is calling on its supporters to continue backing the players throughout the season. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. True Kai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Advance your lifestyle with Telecom TV. Live stream movies, videos, news, and documentaries on the cheapest TV channel. Offered on fixed broadband service. Telecom PNG, always there.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, fine to partly cloudy, and Popondetta, partly cloudy. In the Momasi region, Ley City, cloudy with few showers, and Vanimo, partly cloudy with evening brief showers to drizzles. In the NGI region, Lorengau, partly cloudy with evening brief showers to drizzles, and Buka, partly sunny with windy conditions. And in the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, mostly fine through cloudy, and Menditari and Wabeg, partly cloudy with drizzle.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Tuesday, the 21st of July 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.